Alright guys, we are back for segment number 9 of my 2026 St. Patrick's Day special. We just did a game of Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64, and that was a whole lot of fun, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party 3 for the Nintendo 64. So let's see how we do. Alright, so let's of course choose by file. And we're going to go right into the party mode. Alright, so like always we'll do a Battle Royale. Alright, one player. And I'm going to play as Yoshi for this one, since this is St. Patrick's Day special. So, for our computer players, let's take on Luigi. And then we'll also have Peach. And finally, let's also have Daisy with us. Alright, we're going to put the computer players on normal difficulty. No handicap. Okay, so for the board that we're going to play on here for this segment, as of the time that I am recording this, is about to be the end of winter, so how about we play on chilly waters? Okay, so we're going to do 20 turns. We'll of course have all mini games. And we'll have the bonuses on. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's see who's going first. And looks like I'm going first. Nice. Alright, so I'm going first. Daisy's going second. Luigi's going third. And Peach is going last. Alright, where's the first star going to be? Right there. Alright, let's get this party started. And we start off with a 10! How about that? Alright, we got a deposit 5 coins into the bank. Alright, I'm gonna go up. Alright, now let's go to Daisy, and she gets a 4. Alright, 3 for Luigi, but he's gonna lose some coins on the red space. Alright, Peach gets a 4. So we're starting off with a 1 versus 3 minigame. Crazy Cogs. Alright, here we go. How'd that bullet bill even touch me right there? That was stupid. Alright, let's see if Peach can save us here in these last 15 seconds. Luigi barely win that right there at the last second. We were so close. Well, not really much of a good way to start right here, but that's alright. It is early. So anyways, let's see what happens in turn number 2, and this time we get a 7. Okay. Where do I want to go? Well, I'm kind of thinking of a little bit of a strategy right here, just so I can try to get the coins that I need for the star. I'm actually going to go to the right here. Oh, even so, I'm not going to make it up this hill, but I do find a hidden block. What are we going to get in this? Oh, wow! Even though I went in one of the wrong directions compared to where the star is, even so, I wanted to do that anyway, just so I could try to get the coins that I need right here to get it. I still end up getting a star right there from that hidden block. I literally cannot believe it right here, if I'm being honest. Alright, well anyways, Luigi's gonna get the 10 coins right there in the bank. And it's gonna be a 4 for Peach. Alright, we're doing another 1 versus 3 minigame, and this time it's tile toss. Alright, now I'm going to be pairing up with Peach and Daisy. Alright, so let's see what happens. So I think that these are the exact same teams like how it was in the first minigame earlier. Oh, both my teammates just got out. So I gotta try to save this here. Okay, this time we are going to pull off a win right there on that mini game. That's much better. Okay, a 7 for Yoshi. Alright, so I don't have a skeleton key to open up the gate, but this is just my kind of strategy that I was planning on doing all along right here until I actually did have enough coins for the star, which I do now. So this time I'm actually going to go the right way to where the star is, which is to the left. Oh, I couldn't make it up the hill again. It's okay. Alright, so Daisy's gonna get a 1. Now she gets a hidden block, and she also gets a star from that! Unbelievable! So I'm not the only one right here that gets lucky like that. But it's still very early on in the game right here, so we shouldn't get too worried. Alright, Luigi's gonna buy a mushroom. Alright, Peach is getting a 4. I believe that's the only number that Peach has rolled so far in the first 3 turns, from what I recall correctly. And Peach is buying a skeleton key. Alright, now we're doing a 4-player minigame, and we're going to play Rockin' Raceway. Alright, let's go, horsey! Aw, dang it, that time I got the bad carrot. But I think we should still be fine here. Yup. We're gonna successfully win that mini game. Well, only a 1 for us this time, but I don't really think I should worry about it too much. Alright, 9 for Daisy. And now she's doing a Game Guy mini game, so she's got to put in all of her coins. What is she going to play? Game Guy Sweet Surprise. Alright, so Daisy's playing it safe with the big chain chomp, which is worth double. Alright, let's see if she will take it. Oh, surprisingly, the little chain chomp actually won that, so Daisy lost. Nice try. So Daisy goes down to no money. Alright, over to Luigi. He's gonna use his mushroom. 9. And 4 for a total of 13. Why are you going up, Luigi? The star was in the other direction right there. I don't know what he's even thinking. And he lost some coins there on the red space. Alright, 4 once again for Peach. So that makes it 4 times in a row right at the start of the game that Peach got that number. You don't see something like that every day. Alright, we'll play Pump It Away for our next mini game. Alright, I paired up with Peach. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we got it! Sweet. Alright, 3 for me right there. Good thing that was just enough spaces right there for me to get to that star, so I will gladly take it. Alright, now let's see where the next one is. It's right there, and Peach is right nearby it. Alright, we're landing on a happening space. Let's see where the snowball is going. Looks like it's rolling to the left. Alright, Luigi missed that job. And Luigi missed again. I'm thinking I'm going to miss too, just because it will actually send me to the path on where the star is. We'll see if I can actually have a possible chance of getting it here. We'll just have to find out a little bit. Alright, so Daisy just landed on a happening space, and she missed right there on her jump. But Daisy's gonna successfully make the jump this time. Alright, let's go to Luigi. He gets an 8, but it looks like he's gonna get lucky right there in terms of that star. That's alright. now the next star is all the way to the right-hand side of the board. And Luigi only had 2 coins to lose right there on that red space. Let's go over to Peach. Alright, now she's gonna get a 7. And she gets something other than a 4 now, for once. Okay, on to a 2 versus 2 minigame, and it's gonna be Slot Cinch. Alright, Luigi's my teammate for this one. Very fitting for the 2 green players to be pairing up with each other. Alright, so far so good. Oh yeah, I think we definitely got this. Alright! We win with a very impressive 18 points. I think that has to be one of my best performances ever on that mini game. Alright, we're getting a 2 this time. Let's see what happens here, Daisy. 10. And she does not have enough coins to steal. And she can't even get that star right now, so she has no money. Alright, we're about to get underway of the battle. But how much will it be? Alright, 10 each. Alright, let's see what we're gonna be playing. Oh, stack deck. I don't know about this one. But let's just see what happens. Alright, I'm going first. I will start with card number 3. I picked a boost, so we're shuffling the turn order. And looks like Luigi's going next. He picks card number 11, and he's safe. See what Peach picks. Card number 9, and she's safe as well. Alright, over to Daisy. She picks card number 10, and she's safe there. Okay, I will try card number 7. Oh no! Dang it, I'm the first one out. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, Luigi picks card number 2 and he's out. Alright, Peach is gonna pick card number 4. Alright, she's safe. Let's see what Daisy chooses now. Card number 6. Alright, she's safe. Okay, so Peach has a 50-50 chance here. Alright, she picks card number 12. And she chose the other boost, so the turn order's getting shuffled again. Alright, Daisy's going next. And she's going to choose card number 8. And she's out. So that's going to give the win to Peach. So it was a shame that we didn't do good right here on that minigame, but at least it wasn't a whole lot of money we were playing for, so it could have been worse. Alright, 7 for Luigi. And he couldn't make it up that hill. Alright, 10 for Peach. Oh, this time she's not buying anything in the item shop. Okay. Oh, another battle already. Alright, how much would it be now? 30 each. Oh boy. Now this time we got a lot more money at stake here. Alright, what are we gonna play now? All fired up. Alright, here we go. Oh god, I almost screwed up! Alright, looks like it's down to me and Luigi right now. Oh! I almost had it! So Luigi's gonna win that one. But at least we do get some money this time. And we get 21 coins. Not bad at all. Hi, time for a 4-player minigame. And we're playing Messy Memory for this one. I try to remember where each of those items are. Okay, so I believe the Yoshi egg was right there, and then Mario's hat was right here, and Wario's hat was right there, and Donkey Kong's tie was right here, and then the bananas were right here, and the mushroom was right there, and Princess Peach's crown was right there. Alright, I should feel confident about this. Yup, that's a perfect. That is how you do it. Oh, we're getting a 1 right there, but we do get to play it on a mini game. Alright, the swing and swipe, so it's basically an easy one right here where we can just go for the item that I would like. I think I may know what I want right here out of these items. Alright, we're gonna get a Bowser phone. That might possibly help me out later. I have 1 for Daisy. Oh, another hidden block. Oh, what the heck? She gets another star right there! You gotta be kidding me! So now that's 3 hidden block stars that showed up right here throughout this game so far. I ended up getting the first one, and then Daisy gets the other 2 after that. I literally cannot believe it. But now Luigi's doing a Game Guy mini game. It looks like he's doing Game Guy's Sweet Surprise now. Oh, Luigi's going big on this one. The little chain chomp worth times 16. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Nope. The big chain chomp of 1 right there. So Luigi failed. And now Luigi's going down to no money. Peach is gonna get a 10. And she ends up losing some coins on the red space. It's time for 1 versus 3. And we're gonna play Boulder Ball. Daisy and Luigi are my teammates. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh, that got me. But this ain't over yet. We still have a chance. Okay, we made it. Well done. Time to head into the next turn right now. And we're going to get a 9. Okay, so let me go ahead and check the map because I want to make sure on where the star is. Okay, so I'm going to head this way. And then I'm going to head that way. Alright, I will make it up that hill just fine. Alright, 5 for Daisy. She's only getting 5 coins right there in the bank, but still worth something for her. Okay, 5 for Luigi, and he's landing on a Bowser space. Alright, it's 15 coins for Bowser. But he only had 10 to lose. Alright, let's go to Peach, and she gets a 6. Alright, she's not gonna roll Snowball. Oh, now Peach gets a hidden block. Really? Once again, another hidden block star? So now that makes 4 of them that showed up right here in this game. That is literally insane. I literally cannot believe so many hidden block stars are showing up right here. This is just so unexpected. But anyways, Hide and Seek is our next minigame we're playing here, and I have Peach and Daisy as my teammates. Alright, let's see how well this goes. I'll start by hiding in the bush. Luigi found Peach. Alright, let's see what happens now in round 2. I'll hide in the house this time. Dang it, Luigi just found me. Alright, it's all up to Daisy here in this last round. Alright, we still got it. Awesome. Alright, I get 4. Alright, what do you got for me, Toad? Spy a golden mushroom. Alright, we're landing on a happening space. The snowball's going to the right. So I'm not going to jump over it because this will get me closer to the star. But Peach does successfully make the jump. I'm not going to jump over here as well. With this kind of move right here that I'm doing, it does get me very close to the star from here. Alright, Daisy gets a 2. Oh, another hidden block. Alright, well this time it's just going to be coins right here. Specifically, Daisy gets 20 from them. At least something other than a star shows up inside of him block this time around. Because it would have been even more crazy if they would have just kept showing up all of a sudden. Alright, Luigi gets 10 coins in the bank. Alright, Peach gets a 1, and now we're getting underway with another battle. 20 each. Alright, what do we got now? Oh, Eyesore! I really love this one. Alright, let's do this. Uh-oh, we just got burned. No, not again. Ah, jeez. No! Come on, bug off. Alright, we still got it. Alright, we're gonna get 49 coins right there. Nice. Alright, heading into a 4-player minigame. Ice Rink Risk. Alright, let's see how we do on this one. And Daisy already gets out. Alright, and it looks like we win! Nice! That is what I'm talking about. Alright, we get a 9 right there.